Knowledge sheet number 174, October the 7th, 1998, Lone, Lake Geneva, Switzerland. There, Gurudev talks of Yagya. Yagya creates energy, and energy creates consciousness, awareness. So, this is the week after Navratri, and in Navratri we have so many Yagyas and Homas. So, he talks about Yagya, how it creates energy, and energy in turn creates the consciousness, the awareness. Heightened awareness brings you close to reality, and reality is a witness. So, when you are in such high energy, high prana, heightened awareness, what it does is it just brings us closer to reality, what is, which is simply a witness. It is. To realize that everything is happening, you need heightened awareness. And to bring about heightened awareness, you have to increase the prana. Yeah. To realize that everything is happening, that right now I am sitting and talking to you, my heart is beating, there is blood flowing through my arteries and through my veins. There are millions of reactions happening in the body. Every second, there are 100,000 electrochemical reactions happening in my brain. The neurons are firing 100,000 of them per second. All this is simply happening. Similarly, people criticizing you, they are praising you, good things happening, bad things happening, it is simply a happening. And to realize that, you need heightened awareness, which calls for increase of prana. Prana can be increased through one of these 9 ways. First, fasting, fresh food. Fasting is given importance in every religion. In the Sanatana Dharma, in India, we say that every Ekadashi, the 11th day of the moon, it's so good to fast, give rest to the stomach. And fast meaning you drink lots of water, do yoga and relax. Nothing strenuous, just do lots of yoga, drink a lot of water and relax. Yeah? You can do it with water or with some light fruits, so that rest is still given to the stomach. That increases the prana tremendously. Second is pranayams, kriya or meditation. All those who have experienced this with the art of living know what an instant booster it is of prana. You just sit and do one round of Bhastrika, a little bit of Ujjayi breathing, or you do your Sudarshan Kriya, meditate, and however you have been feeling, it just lifts you from that situation. Third is silence. Few moments of silence, few days of silence on an advanced course program, advanced meditation program, it just explodes your prana. You come out of it as if you are fresh and new. Fourth is cold water baths. Again, if you have been tired, you come home tired and you take a cold water shower, just that 1 minute of blast of cold water just opens up all the pores, and it makes you feel so good. Fifth, opposite of that, total exhaustion, not letting sleep take over. At some point of time we have done it, maybe as students or when we were working for that deadline in office, but just be aware of this next time. Push yourself to that limit, to total exhaustion, not letting sleep take over. Once in a while you need to do this, not every day, and you will see that suddenly you push your cells to a different level of prana altogether. Sixth is emotional peaks. Emotions can be very powerful. Just as we say, one thought in the mind can make this body of 60, 70, 80 kgs dance and go places. One SMS, if it comes or if it does not come, can really create such turmoil and turbulence and storms inside. So, emotional peaks are very powerful, and just getting to the peak of it, and detaching ourselves, delinking it from the situation or the person, can lift up the prana. I remember some time back, one person was being very unfair and unjust, and at times I let that be my button, and I was on the phone and I really shouted like I have never shouted like in my whole life, and it felt, I said that, I shouted, and that person cut the phone, and that moment I just started laughing. It took me to that peak of emotion, and I felt like every cell of my body was charged. So that peak of anger, when I disconnected it from the situation, from the person, yeah, it just left me with that high of the emotion. So the sixth is emotional peaks. Seventh is the presence of the master. Master is like a powerhouse. You just go and sit in his presence and you feel so uplifted. Yeah? That's the beauty. He says, Avatar, he comes down to uplift us. And it's not just the physical presence of the master. It could be just a loving remembrance. You just think of him lovingly, and suddenly something shifts. The whole chemistry in the body shifts, and you start feeling uplifted and light. Eighth is singing and chanting. Sound has a very powerful effect on the mind-body consciousness. Of all the five elements, the earth, water, fire, air and space, space pervades everything. Like across this book, maybe a stone will not go, water will not go, fire may not go, or air will not go. But if I knock here, you can hear on this side. If I knock on this side of the wall, on the other side you can hear it, isn't it? The sound can go through everything. Yeah? So sound is very powerful, and that's why singing and chanting have been given so much importance in every religion, really. So just chanting and any of the Maha Mantras, let's say Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namo Narayana, or the Gayatri Mantra, or just singing, sitting together and singing with everyone, that just uplifts us again. Ninth is giving without givership and serving without doership. Yeah? Because this givership, we do, all of us do good things and kind acts, but when we have a givership, oh, I have done something good, then that pulls us down. Yeah? When we serve others, yeah, again, if there is a sense of doership, I have done it, yeah, that pulls us down. So Gurudev says that giving without givership and serving without the doership will uplift the prana, will increase the prana. All of these together is called yagya. So to recap, first is fasting or having fresh food, then the pranayams, the kriya, meditation. How much food do you eat? Maybe 2-3 kgs every day. How much water do you drink? 2-3 kgs again, 2-3 liters of water. Yeah, but how much air do you breathe? Almost much more than 10,000 liters of air every single day. So maximum nutrition is coming through the air, and that is where pranayams and sudarshan kriya, they help you fill every cell with prana. Third is silence. Fourth is cold water baths. Fifth is total exhaustion, not letting sleep take over. Sixth is emotional peaks. Seventh is presence of the master, yeah, real or virtual. Eighth is singing and chanting, and the ninth is giving without givership and serving without doership. That is yagya.